I'm going to start with the next video called probability of error for bpsk using coherent detection. This is a signal space diagram where I have got single carrier phi 1 of t, s1 represented by 1 and the amplitude is root e by 2, and s2 represented by 0, the amplitude is minus root e by 2. So what I say here is, suppose I have sent s1 or I have sent 1 as my data. If 1 becomes 0, I am in the region Z2. I am in the region Z2. So as a result of this, I am in the region Z2. Suppose I have sent 0 and 0 becomes 1 due to the noise, then I am in the region Z1. And it indicates that error has occurred. So 0 becoming 1 or 0, right? Or 1 becoming 0, then error has occurred. Suppose I have sent S1, I have received S1, there is no error. I have sent S2, I have received S2, there is no error. Means I have sent 0, I have received 0. I have sent 1, I have received 1. And please remember that the VTH is equal, threshold voltage is equal to 0. So here I have taken one example. I have sent 1. S1 represents 1. I have transmitted false in the region Z1 due to the noise, right? 1 becomes 0, the false in the region Z2. So as a result, output prediction, because Z2 voltage is minus root E by 2. Because 0 is represented by minus root EB, so output is 0. Means I have sent 1 and I have received 0. Next, I'm going for the next part of the video. This is a receiver block, x of t, receive data. I have to multiply with the carrier, integrate over the 1 bit period, and whatever I get is called x1. Decision device VTH is equal to 0. I'm going to compare here. X1 is compared with 0, x1 greater than 0, output is 1, x1 less than 0, output is 0. So how you represent x1? X of t multiplied phi 1 of t, then integrate over 1 bit period. Now I have taken here, I have sent 0, that means I'm sending S21 is transmitted. So S2 or S21 is transmitted. So how you represent now? What is observation point here? X1 is observation point. So f of x1 slash 0, I have sent 0, I am observing at output of the correlator. 1 by root pi n naught exp minus 1 by n naught x1 minus s21 whole square. You can observe whole square is there. So here I am not talking about so many things. What about the value of s21? Because I have sent 0, 0 is represented by minus root EB. So as a result of this S21, I am going to make the substitution, and this is called conditional probability. So what happens? I am not going to touch the equation here. I am not going to touch anything. I am not going to make any changes here except S21. So S21 is minus root EB. Remaining things as it is. So you can observe here 1 by root pi n naught exponential minus 1 by n naught. Everything is there. Minus minus become plus. So what is that? Now I'm talking about f of a conditional probability. I have sent 0, I'm observing at x1. I'm not talking about the probability of error. Now here 0 becomes 1. So what I say, probability of 1, 0 means 0 becoming 1. How you represent 0? So probability of 0, you can follow the arrow there, 0 becoming 1. So when I say 0, I have to consider 0 to infinity f of x1, observation point x1 slash 0 dx1. So please observe here, I am sending 0 and the 0 becomes 1. Which region you are? You are in the region Z1. The region Z1 lies from where to where? 0 to infinity. So as a result, I have got 0 to infinity. Then what I will do here is, this one, I am not going to make any changes here. Only thing that I am going to make here is that this n naught, whatever I have got, I have to bring exactly inside the bracket. You can observe here, I have not made any changes here. Now when I say root n naught, if I bring inside the bracket, then I have to put root n naught. So you can observe whole square is there, minus sign is outside, x1 plus root EB root n naught. Same procedure will be followed for other QPSK and other things. Now please understand, root n naught I will bring inside, so it should be written root of n naught and whole square. Then whatever you have got here, right? Just modification is required. So I'm multiplying into 2 right, divided by 2. So I will take this 2 inside here. I will take the 2 inside. If you take the 2 inside, if you take the 2 inside, then it becomes here root. So you can observe here root is there, a half minus half is as it is, then root x1 plus x2 root n naught whole square is there. Whatever you have the term that is squared, you call it as z here. So you can observe root 2 root n naught is there, x1 plus root eb is there, you call it as right, z. Now I'm going for the next part of the video. So here because you are very familiar with the differentiation, dz or integration, so root of 2n naught. So when x1 approaches 0, you put the value x1 0, what will happen here? Z approaches to this value. You can make the in previous value of z, you can make the substitution. X1 approaches infinity, z is equal to infinity. So P10 is there. So what's the value there? This is nothing but the lower limit, right? You can x1 approaches 0, then z is equal to this value is there. I made the substitutions here. Here it is infinity followed by exp minus z square by 2, and dx1 when I make the substitution here, I will say this value into d. You can observe here dx1, if you remove from this one, you are going to get dz into root n naught by 2. So this is the value that you have got. So here you can observe, just observe this value. See P10, if the lower limit changes, answer will change. Otherwise answer is not going to change. So lower limit, whatever I have got, I am calling it as x. Every time I cannot write P10 there. So what I have done here is I have represented q of x. So what is x actually? X is nothing but the lower limit. Observe both the equations are same. There is no change in the equation. Only thing is whatever I have got here, I have represented the lower limit by the x, right? So what I have got a tabular column where I am various values of x, we will be calculating qx. As a result of this, it will be very easy for me to simplify. So what I have got, probability of 10 I have got is equal to q into x. What is x? This is the value for x. If you make the substitutions here, you are going to get q of this value. Now what happens? 0 become 1. There is another possibility that 1 may become 0. We assume that 0 becoming 1 and 1 becoming 0 occurs with the equal probability. That means both the terms are equal. Now probability of error is 0, probability of sending 0 and 0 becoming 1 plus probability of sending 1 and 1 becoming 0. So half q root 2 eb by n naught. So you can make half. So root q root eb by n naught. If you simplify, you are going to get this.